Okay, today is 1/13/23. I'm in a little village outside of Maasi Game Reserve. I was here yesterday and did some shopping, bought some food and cough medicine, things like that. And I wish I had taken the phone with me, because you could have seen a lot of the Maasai Mara here, the older generation anyway. They still dress traditionally, and you could have seen some of that. And we wear a lot of earrings and things with the elongated earlobes and such. But I didn't take the phone with me yesterday, stupidly. Anyhow, I'm back in this town this morning because my phone, I blocked up my phone last night. I had to come back into town to get my phone to work. Now it's working. Currently, I'm speaking with the chief of police here in the town, who I just happened to bump into, or he came over and asked me if I wanted to use his 4x4, join him in his 4x4. And now he's looking for a bird guide for me, so that's why I'm just stopped here. But I thought I would at least get this on film footage, because I don't think I'm going to come back this way. It's early morning, there's not too many people out, most of the shops are still closed. And so you're probably not going to see too much of the people, but anyhow, this is where we are, that's what's going on. So they got a bunch of marabou storks walking around here in the town.
Hello, brother. Good morning. Where are you? How long are you going to take? Because there is a friend of mine who wants somebody to guide him, to tell him the names of the birds in the park. Can you make it? Yeah, right now.
Well, let me talk to him if he says yes.
Yeah. Unapata nani? Can you send us someone else if you have gone far? Okay. Can you talk to him first?
Hello, my name is Fred. How are you today? Your name is Alex?
Yes.
Okay, Alex, yeah, I'm going to be going into the Maasi Mara Game Reserve today, but I'm especially looking for birds. So I wanted to find someone maybe that knew how to identify birds just by their songs, their calls. And those are people that really know the birds well. They can hear the calls, and they can tell that they can identify the birds just by the calls. If they can do that, then I know that they're a good bird guide. So I don't need just anybody to be a guide. I need a good bird guide. And if you lie to me and tell me, oh yeah, this guy knows the birds, and he doesn't, I'm not going to pay him. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not going to pay him a dime. So either you know somebody that's good, or you don't. That depends on how I don't know. You tell me, how much does he want? I'm leaving for Maasi Mara Game Reserve right now. I have my own vehicle, and I'm going to be there in 10 minutes. No, I'll be at the park in 10 minutes. I'll be at the park gate in 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. All right, because I'll be in the park I can be in the park for a couple of days, and maybe if I do decide to hire him, maybe we can meet tomorrow, maybe. But how would he get to the park, into the park?
Just get inside here. Not far. It's just
I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I got to move over here. Okay, I'm sorry. What was that? If you find somebody and I hire him, how would he get to the park? Yeah. Well, okay. If you or this other person live in Talek, that's fine, but I'm going to be inside the park, 40, 50 kilometers inside the park. How will you get there? Will you be able to get there?
Maybe I bring him.
All right, okay, all right. Yeah, you organize it. Yeah, why don't I give you my phone number, because right now I'm using someone else's, the chief of police's phone number here. Let me give you my phone number. All right, hold on. Well, I guess he hung up. He hung up. I'll give you my phone number. If he gets back to you, you can give him my phone number, okay?
Your number to him.
All right.
So you want him to come and find you in the park, is it?
No, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. First, I want to know, does he know what he's doing?
Yeah.
I had a bird guide yesterday. I knew more about, I hire the bird guides. I know more about the birds than they do.
Yeah. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying no more for that.
Okay.
If this guy doesn't know his stuff, I'm not paying him. And I don't care if we spend all day. I'll know right away if he knows
Yesterday. Wow.
It was yesterday and the day before yesterday.
But this guy's...
And before and before and before.
Yeah. But this one he knows knowing the names of the birds.
All right.
Hi, Joseph. Kembali.
Okay, so let me just, here we are. Okay, I'll give you my number now. You ready? It's +254, or in other words, a 0.
07.
Yeah, 0798 83 88 00. Yeah.
Let me call you first. That's my number.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
yeah. Okay.
That's my number.
That's your number. 8322. Okay.
Morris.
Wait, let me turn this off.
Ako na fan ile hizi Volvo hii. Haimatic. Hii iko na kila kitu, content kila kitu ndani. Ni nyumba hii gari kubwa. So niambia ingie paka kuja hiyo njia Kekoro. Au mkutane hao wapi? Alafu nyonga vizuri na mimi usikose kunisahau. Sawa? Can you talk to him?
Yeah, I can talk to him, yeah. Trying to find a bird guide here. This is James, speaking with James, the chief of police. Talk to him now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we're on the road again here. I just got done speaking with James. As I say, he was the chief of police here in town. He came over and wanted to know if I needed some help or something. Offered to, I guess they have a compound here. I can stay there overnight for free if I want to. But he also hooked me up with a bird guide here down in the Maasi Reserve. Apparently this guy does the banding. They put the bands on them and they follow them. Track the bird. Apparently, bird went from here to Russia, or from Russia. Well, I guess it went back to Russia. Well, I hope I don't get stuck here in this ditch, man. This is where I get stuck. Okay, good. I got through there. It rained last night, so there's a lot. The roads are really wet here. I'm sure the reserve is too. But anyhow, so yeah, it looks like I got hooked up with a bird guide here. I think I mentioned to you on the tape there earlier that I was in this town yesterday walking around. I wish that I had brought my phone with me, but I didn't, stupidly, because that was really good. It was very light. See, right now a lot of the shops are closed. It's still early morning. Now you see the guy on the right there, he's using that little, those are just some reeds or weeds they get out of the, they go cut down all the forest, the woods, or whatever, and they use it for a broom. Anyhow, these shops are just opening up here, so there's not too many people out right now. But I got to get over to the reserve and get on going. But yeah, I think he hooked me up with a good bird guide here, so that'll be really good. I've been in Kenya for about about a week now. Today's the 13th. I think I crossed on the 5th. And yeah, I did. I crossed on the 5th. So yeah, it's been over a week. I have not seen one lifer in this country yet, and that's not good. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that is not good. So
head west.
Gotta start finding some lifers. Okay, thank you. So anyhow, yeah, yesterday I was walking through the town, a bunch of the Maasi Mara. Some of them have kept the traditional garb, traditional dress, especially the older people, where, you know, they have they wear a lot of earrings, and so they have the elongated earlobes. I mean, really, like about 2 inches long earlobes, and it looks like they put the holes in their earlobes. You know how they do it over in America now. They stupid kids, you know. Anyhow, they must have got it from these other cultures where they do that intentionally. Well, obviously it's intentional in America too, but I don't know, for whatever reason it must make them look, they think it makes them look better or something, whatever. So anyhow, a bunch of those people walking around, and most of the Maasi Mara, they will carry a stick, and that's for hurting the animals and such, as well as defense from a lion or whatever. And they will also carry a machete. They're, I don't know, like about 12, 14, 16, maybe 18 inches long, some of them. You know, something like that. But that's very traditional. And I guess the police, I was told this in Tanzania, that the police would arrest, at first they used to, see this guy right here, he's got a machete in his hand, in his left hand there. You know, that thing's like around, that blade's 18 inches long. Yeah. Anyhow, the police used to arrest the Maasi Mara for carrying around these machetes. You can't do that. Well, they stopped because that's just what they do, and so they stopped arresting them. And that was in Tanzania, and I assume it's kind of the same thing here in Kenya. That I think Kenya is more of the Maasi Mara geographical area versus Tanzania. After all, this is the Maasi Mara Game Reserve and such. So, and over in Tanzania, they call that, it's all part of the same ecosystem, but over there it's the Serengeti National Park, Serengeti Plains. So here we are at the gate, and I'm going to shut this down and get through the gate. When I say shut it down, I mean pause. Okay, so this is the Maasi Mara Game Reserve or National Park, and I just thought I'd do a 360 here. And it's kind of hard to see what I'm filming because of it's hard to see the screen. But you can see this is just vast open plains here. Now over there's some game drivers. There's a bunch of them on the hill, so there must be something over there. Lions or elephants or something, I don't know, whatever. Maybe I should squeeze this down a little bit. This is my rig here on the main road. Yeah, that's probably a better perspective of where we're at here, I guess. Alright, so that's just a little 360 here. Maybe I'll do a couple of more or something as we go along here throughout the day. Well, I'm sideways on the road and I'm stuck. Just one muddy, slippery mess. She ain't going nowhere. I'll try to back up a little bit, I guess, but that'll just take me down further in the ditch here. come on, come on. Oh man, you got 16 kilometers to go till you get freaking anywhere. 15 kilometers till you get anywhere. Oh man, I'll tell you. Jesus Christ, it's a national goddamn park, man. Well, I'm going to have to get towed. Well, the time is 9 o'clock on the nose, so we'll see how long it takes to get out of here. James there, the chief of police in town there, he said, no, the roads are, rained all night, the roads are muddy. But Dominic, the bird guide, he said, oh, no, the roads, you'll be fine. Well, turns out James was right. What you're seeing on the dashboard there is my tow strap. I'm just all set up and ready to get towed out of here, waiting for somebody to come along. And like I say, we'll see how long that takes. Well, I decided to do another 360 here while I'm waiting. Probably should have started somewhere else. Anyway, here's the road. There's the road, and there's my rig. She just ain't going no further. You put on the gas, and back end just slides over. Well, stuck again in Africa. This is, I don't know how many times this is. There's a car over there. No, it's a Land Cruiser, but he's not coming my way. Yep. Just have to wait a while. So there's a 360. Just trying to figure out how far off those mountains were in the background there, but it's hard to judge distance like that, I guess. But they must be like 50 miles away. Pretty far. They're pretty far away. Those over there, those are even further away. These back here are not quite so far away. Alright, anyhow. I'm going to pause here. There's that Land Cruiser up on the horizon there. And like I say, here's my rig. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have to hold on for a while. Is it paused? It is. No, it's not paused. Oh man, it's just so hard to operate this thing. I don't want to. How do you, oh, it's